Hello, New Hampshire Realtors. I'm Jim Lee, your 2021 NHAR President with an October 28th update. Today, we're joined by a special guest to discuss FEMA's new flood insurance pricing system called Risk Rating 2.0, which is being phased in gradually over the next several months. Austin Perez is the National Association of Realtors Senior Policy Representative for Federal Housing Valuation, Insurance, and Commercial Issues, and he's here with us today. So Austin, what can you tell us about FEMA's new Risk Rating 2.0 program?
Thank you very much, Jim. The National Flood Insurance Program will be rolling out new flood insurance rates next April. Actually, it's already started for new business, brand new flood insurance policies as of October 1 a few weeks ago. But the new pricing system will roll out over the next 5-6 months. It's going to price flood insurance very differently. The current system is based upon a 50-year-old methodology, which frankly was created before I was born, back in a time when we didn't have personal computers or the internet or handheld devices. Back then, the best that FEMA could do is use two pieces of information about every property that it would rate under the flood insurance program. So as you can imagine, two pieces of information, 50-year-old technologies, a lot of rates were not relative to their risk. A lot of property owners were being overcharged. Some were being undercharged. Others were being overcharged. So it was a system that was done by zones, and it wasn't very reliable or accurate. And this came to a head about 10 years ago when NHAR created an insurance committee of our members to sit down with FEMA and work through the 50-year-old system, and just decided to recommend that FEMA go back to the drawing board. We helped hire actuaries that identified a proposed solution and approach, which FEMA ultimately adopted. The new system now uses a dozen pieces of information as compared to two. It's a modern system that relies on private market methodologies that are being used by private insurers, have been used for decades by private insurers. No longer will it be rated by broad, crude flood zone on a static flood insurance rate map. Instead, each individual property will be rated based upon a dozen property-specific characteristics: distance to water, elevation of the building, major type of flood risk. Could be ocean, storm surge, it could be riverine, it could be rainfall, urban flooding, backing up in sewers. And then finally, and importantly, it's going to be based upon the rebuild value of the property. The old system did not charge a higher rate for higher value properties that may be putting in larger claims than the smaller properties. Now under the new system, it's being adjusted. Not only is it scientific, modern methodology, not only is it property specific, but it's also much more equitable, and not only based upon the individual risk profile of each and every building, but also on the replacement cost value, which is the way the private market does it today. So we're really excited. There are certainly going to be differences for some properties. One thing that I would be remiss if I didn't say, so this is an insurance conversation. No one expects a real estate professional to get into the details of new prices versus old prices. I'm sharing this information because I think it's useful as you get questions from clients, that make sure you have some insurance agents, some flood insurance agents on hand in case they do have questions. Make sure you have some licensed surveyors, flood risk professionals, know your floodplain manager. Gather together some resources in case your clients have questions and refer them to. NHAR has provided a number of resources online. You can find those resources at ner.realtor/flood insurance. We have a whole member packet of information, including flyers that you can hand your clients, legal guidance, what to say, what not to say if you get questions. frequently asked questions that we come across from homeowners and consumers. So hopefully we've got everything that you need in a one-stop shop website, and we're really excited to see these new rates roll out. They're going to be, I suspect that a lot of people are going to see the rates come down. There will be a few that see their rates go up, but it'll be a much fairer system. And so we're really looking forward to hearing from you and getting feedback on this. And yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity to share some information on the new pricing changes under the National Flood Insurance Program.
Thanks very much, Austin. Again, keep in mind that these changes apply to new flood insurance policies, as the changes won't take effect for existing policies till April the 1st, 2022. And as Austin said, you can find more information on this program at nar.realtor/flood insurance. So that's it for our October 28th update. As always, if you have any questions for me or any of our staff members at the State Association, please don't hesitate to reach out by calling the Concord office at 603-225-5549. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon.